Hey feminine. So as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. Let us go ahead, jump right into this reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. Someone is healing. This could be you or your person. Someone is doing a lot of healing. Yes, it is your soulmate, but there is a lot of healing that needs to take place, okay? Spirit says go slow. Take your time. All right, thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? For feminine, we have forgiveness, okay? Some of you are still working through that. We have lesson, okay? We have different pages and leap of faith, okay? Underlying energy is addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship, all right? So someone may have something that they like to do excessively, okay? They like to do it a lot, whether it be drinking, smoking, sex, and partying. All of that can be an addiction, okay? It's something here that this person does, and it's not like it's a healthy addiction. Like, in my opinion, if you like working out and you become addicted to that, that's a great addiction in my opinion. You know, work out, you know, keep your body the way you want it to be, not just externally looking good, but internally feeling good. That's a great addiction to me. If you are addicted to reading books, you know, that's a great addiction. If you're addicted to collecting something that you have a passion about, like tarot cards, oracle cards, that to me is okay. But I'm talking about something that's clearly unhealthy. All right. You know, if a person is addicted to work, that could be good and bad, right? You're addicted to financial stability. You're addicted to the idea of, you know, not having to depend on anybody else, being independent. You're addicted to freedom, stuff like that. That to me is good. But if it becomes a problem as to where there's no balance, you're not doing anything else, you don't spend time with your friends, your family, your loved ones, things like that, that's a problem. Okay. So again, whatever the addiction is something that's affecting the relationship, okay? So the very first card out here is forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. You could be the one that is working through this, okay? Because it's been coming up a lot for the feminines. Working through forgiving your partner, but also forgiving yourself. You feel you allowed them to do certain things. So your frustrations were directed towards yourself. Okay, like you weren't even upset with them at the end of the day. You was more so frustrated and annoyed with yourself for having allowed certain things to go on, you know. I feel like you could have gone back and forth in your mind about this person being in your life to simply teach you a lesson and that's it. Like you're like, oh, you know, it's on me. I learned my lesson. That's cool. Don't even worry about it. We're on two different pages. Okay. So again, not even being so super hard with them. You're like, look, you are who you are. I can't change that. Don't want to. I'm not here to raise a grown person. You know, whatever happened, happened. Cool. But now I'm looking at myself like question mark because you allowed this, you know, that type of thing. But here it says take a leap of faith. All right. So for those of you who this person has been reaching out, okay, my phone ringing, let that be an omen. All right, for those of you who this person has been reaching out or they've been trying to get in contact with you, calling from different numbers and things like that, person is doing this because they don't want you to assume the worst. Okay, yes, the person could have some addiction, okay, or addictions that make it seem like they don't want what you want or they don't care about you or something like that. But, okay, Spirit is saying leap of faith, all right, so another thing too, the person could have been afraid, right? They could have been afraid of taking a leap of faith and coming towards you, all right? Because now you look at them as a lesson and you've moved on in life, or you look at them as a lesson and you choose not to interact with them or deal with them, okay? So this person may be thinking, well, I'm still into it. Are you? That could be the different pages thing, right? But if it says it's safe to make the move you're considering, right? You or your person could be thinking, well, maybe it's time that we forgive one another, or, you know, it's time that we put whatever happened behind us so we can move on and see what's to come. Okay, what's back here? We have patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Okay, Yeah, wait. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Okay. I'm also getting like some of you took a leap of faith on your, you know, with your person. You said, okay, I'm going to bet it on you. Okay. Took a leap of faith only to feel like you fell on your face. Then be like, oh, I learned my lesson. Never again would I do that. We're on different pages. I got it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it takes for you to see something in physical time for you to just accept it. So you say, okay, not a problem. Got it. Okay. But this is not what this person wants for the two of you. Okay. They want more. So let us see. I'm going to sip myself some tea, guys. 1 second here. Still hot. So good. Okay. Let's see. 1 state behind, 7 of Wands. So yeah, they're determined to stand up and fight for this connection. They've been watching you. They've been observing. They've been putting pieces together. This person wants to come towards you and reconcile immediately. All right. But they know that doing so immediately may not be the best thing. Giving you some time to cool off, respecting your space and respecting your privacy, would be best. Okay. So let us see. Thank you, Spirit. You're like, Blue, why are you so quiet? Why are you talking like that? Girl, let them kids sleep. It is the summer. Let them get some sleep and I get some work done, honey. As soon as they get up, we got some activities. All right, let us see. Thank you, Spirit. You know how the kids are, especially if you're close with your kids. As soon as they hear your voice, they're hopping up. So I'm like, shoot, let mommy keep her voice low right quick. Oh, shoot. All right. We have the 8 of Swords. Oh, you're stuck on this person's mind. Yep. It's the way you love. It's how warm-spirited you are. It's your nurturing energy. It's the peace that they feel being close to you. You have a very healing love. Okay? The Queen of Wands is typically traditionally known as like the witch lady. That's so funny. And then the Queen of Cups is like very intuitive and empathic. And so you put those two things together. Some of you are natural healers. All right. Especially for those of you who show up as Queen of Pentacles. You might be herbalists. Okay. And whatever it is that you do, the way you do it, you're natural healers. And it helps heal your person as well. So with this addiction, for example, all right, a lot of you could have been helping them with that. We have 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is about twin flame union. Here's the King of Pentacles. They want to give you something dependable, reliable. They want to be someone that you can trust. But the only way to be that is to be that. Okay? It's the only way. Only way to be that is to be that. All right, we have the Sun card. Wanted to come out with something else. The 4 of Wands. So that would make them happier than anything else. This is what they think about. What would make me happy right now? Being with my divine feminine. 2 of Wands. Yeah, they already made the decision. You in your head thinking, oh, we are on 2 different pages. Not really, beloved. Okay? Not really. Okay? Not on 2 different pages at all. King of Swords. This may be somebody that doesn't typically express feelings and emotions, but they have them. Okay, they certainly have them. They want to communicate, but they're blocked out. You're not speaking to them. So for a lot of you, you'll say, well, I don't have the person blocked. They're still there. Then for others of you, you'll say, no, I don't have them blocked, but I'm not talking to them. You know, they can contact me, but that doesn't mean that I'm responding to them. All right, but you know what I've noticed, and this is what I love, right? When a person will still try, when a person will still do. Now, of course, at a certain point, it's like it becomes a problem. It becomes an issue. You know, that's when it's like, okay, now you can like do other things and say this person is stalking and all that, right? But this is not that. So please use your discernment. I hate when people try to mix the two. Like, they're not the same, you know? If you know that you love somebody, you know you care about somebody, but right now you're just hot. You're upset. You need a moment to cool off. Maybe your moment lasts for a year, a whole damn year. Who knows? You know, sometimes you go through things with your person, the one you love. And especially if y'all not together, why do you have to talk to them? You don't. You don't have to talk to somebody that you love but you're not with. Now, if you with somebody and you seeing them all the time, obviously you're going to talk to that person. But it's a little bit different. When you are in love with somebody, you don't talk to them. You don't see them. You ain't with them. Why do you have to talk to them? You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense. So, I feel like you're giving yourself time and space because you're attempting to fall out of love with this person. Because this could be looked at as a representation of you as well, you know? Like this person has something in their mind, but they're attempting to not. They're looking in the mirror. They're doing a lot of reflecting. She doesn't have anything over her eyes. She doesn't have anything around her hands. But that's how she feels. She feels like somebody is stuck in her mind, stuck there. Even when she tries to get over it. Even when they try to move on. So again, this could be them, this could be you, it could be both. Twins are often mirror souls, right? That's what twins are. You mirror each other, you're mirror souls. Ain't no often, that's what it is, right? I wanted to say twins often mirror each other because you're mirror souls, okay? Ciao. So we have the Five of Pentacles, yeah. They want to talk to you, they want to be with you, they want to see you, they want to come together, but how can we do that if you're blocking me out? And for those of you who do not block the person physically, it's an energetic block. Like I said, it's like okay, we're on 2 different pages. Cool, got it. Like you're not about to try to force anything. And that keeps coming up. Why would anybody in their right mind try to force somebody to be with them? Try to force somebody to see what they see. If they don't see what you do, then clearly y'all not on the same page. So you see, you and this person don't share the same vision, right? And so Seven of Swords is about deceit. Seven of Swords is about manipulation, okay? Then we have the Star. All right. So if somebody is manipulative and they tell you one thing, but they do something else. You see that. The Star card is enlightenment, is consciousness. Okay. It's also healing. Okay. Is this person a storyteller? Is that something they're addicted to? Like they say something that they don't necessarily mean just to get a reaction out of people or see how people will respond. Okay, that's a problem in itself. But if a person is lying or being, you know, unfaithful or anything like that, why would you want to put yourself back into that situation? So yeah, you have this person feeling regret, remorse, and shame and all this other stuff over how they treated this feminine here. They're coming towards you. They're coming up with some sort of plan. But even when they come towards you, right? It's like, are they coming with the right intentions? Seven of Swords is deceit and manipulation. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay? It's given, they'll say whatever they have to say just to get back in your good graces. Yeah, that's what it's given. Okay? There's no way to make that cute because it's really not. You know? Now, if you'll do whatever you gotta do, that's one thing, right? Because what I mean by that, right, in a good way, you do whatever you gotta do. Like if you know that the problem is you're always working and you and feminine don't spend enough time together, then make more time for feminine, you know, that type of thing. Right? But if it's something like, oh, I see you was out with that boy and I mugged him, nah, don't nah, you're doing a lot, you know, like, so use your discernment. Use your discernment on what that is and what I mean by that. But with the Knight of Cups, is affection, is romance. It's somebody wanting to take you out, wanting to show you off, okay? And that's interesting. Very interesting. Maybe that's what this person is all about. The way something looks, okay? As in the way it's presented. So it doesn't even have to be great. It just has to be presented as great. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Okay, now that's a sidebar for somebody. All right, but let us see, child. All right, we got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is rest. Okay, peace of mind. This is a lot. I feel like they want to call you. Talking to you, having a conversation with you would ease their mind. Okay. Because the distance they really don't favor. They don't like that. But it's hard to talk to somebody that sees you as a Seven of Swords. So even if this is not really what they out here doing, this is how you see them. Page of Cups here. I just want to apologize to my divine counterpart. I just want to love on them. But they won't even let me get close to them. They won't even talk to me. Okay? That's how this Emperor is feeling. I want to get close to them, but they won't even talk to me. Yeah, Queen of Swords, you become like as cold as ice, you know. You won't talk to this person. You won't give them the time of day, honey. Some of you think about them a lot, like a lot. They feel you when you think about them too. I feel like for twins, do you ever not think about your twin? Like, is that possible? You know, like it is possible. But once they get in there, child, it's hard to get their ass out. Once they get in your head, it's hard to get them out your head. That's for sure. Okay, but it's like with twins, it's not an out of sight, out of mind type situation. It's just not. Your twin is always in your heart and they're always in your mind. That's how I feel. Especially for those of us who have like super strong telepathy with our twin. Oh my God. Child, it's like, do you ever get out of my head, right? So the Three of Swords, it's like heartache and pain, and this stems from betrayal and being deceived and being lied to. So again, even if this person was not coming like that, that's how you take it. You take it as if this person told you that they love you, you don't know if that's 1000% true, because you show love through your actions. And if their actions were showing you betrayal, or if they were being deceptive, or it made it seem like they were trying to manipulate you, okay? Because it doesn't have to be that they were lying. What if it was they were trying to manipulate you? They were attempting to control their own emotions so that they can gain or regain the upper hand in the situation, whichever one it is. You know, they could remain in some sort of control of this. That's manipulative. Okay, instead of just allowing yourself to go with the flow, this is how I feel, this is how you feel, you know, let's feel each other, let's just be in this together, let's be protective of one another's emotions and minds and souls. Like, let's just protect each other by treating each other well. No, no, no. They wanted to try to keep the upper hand in the situation. That's like belittling you. So that's where the Seven of Swords energy comes from. Okay. So we have the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Lovers. All right. Now the Eight of Pentacles is about working on something. Okay. So this person is like, I know I caused you this heartache and this pain, but let's work on it. Let's fix it. All right. The Lovers is divine counterpart energy, divine feminine and masculine, sacred connection, sexual connection. The two of you heal each other through your love making. You heal each other through your love. Ain't even gotta make love. You heal each other through your love. Okay. And let's see, you got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about independence. So they know you're very independent. Three of Cups is reunion, dating, going out, having fun, wine and dine. Okay, I did a reading last night, didn't put it up yet. Probably won't see that one until later. It's a lot longer. But it talks about being wine and dine, person wanting to take you out, have a good time with you. They know that you're not like a gold digger or nothing like that, because you have your own and you have ways of getting it. For whoever I'm talking to, you work hard. Eight of Pentacles, you work hard for what you have. You have no problem earning the things that you want in life, and they know that. And so they come with this King of Pentacles energy, just wanting to spoil you and shower you anyway. You know? It's like spending his mind in the bank type shit, you know? That's how it's supposed to be. I feel like that alleviates a lot of stress off of ladies, you know? Nowadays, we're so independent. We do so much that somebody coming in and wanting to love you that way really helps, okay? Really does help. And this person knows that you're not using them for what they have, because you have your own, okay? Queen of Swords, yeah. Cold as ice. Alright, cold as ice, honey. Yeah, they want you to open back up. They're worried that you'll never open back up to them again. You still have this heart. This heart of yours is golden. It's not changing. It's not going nowhere, you know. This is why you had to step back. Because when a situation gets to a point of potentially changing your heart, that's when it's dangerous. That's when it's like, okay, yeah, let me leave this alone. Let me just, okay, I cannot. I refuse, okay? I refuse. Yeah, we got the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And I understand that. If it's anything that my clients can tell you I've always been big on, is not allowing anything that you go through to change your heart. people would always assume that I've been through nothing because of the way that I carry myself, the way that I give love, the way that I show up for people. You would be surprised. I'm like the definition of I don't look like what I've been through. I don't sound like what I've been through. You're not supposed to. When you have God on you, you know what I mean? God's hand on you, you're not going to look like what you've been through. You understand? So I feel like, yeah, this person they have memories, flashbacks of when they had access to this heart of yours. We didn't even know the Five of Pentacles was there until we moved, cards out the way. But you've blocked them out. So again, whether you have physically blocked them, they cannot text you, they cannot call you, they cannot email you, they cannot, whatever it is, you've blocked them. It's it. Leave me alone. Or, you have energetically blocked them. They're trying to get through to you and they cannot. Okay, brick wall, stone wall, closed door. What are you talking about? I didn't even see that text there. A lot of you probably changed their contact. They don't even have a name now. It's just a number or something like, little things like that. That's petty as hell. But little things like that is what I'm picking up on. That was funny, okay? That was funny. Because what? You still know it's them. That's why I laugh at stuff like that. When people be like, they ain't even a name now. They just a number. But you still know their number. So what difference would it make? That's so petty. It's so unnecessary. And if you did that, girl, yeah, I'm talking to you. But what difference would it make if you know that's their number? Stinking so. All right. But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting, blocking this person out, being afraid they just won't ever have the same access to you again. Whew. Yeah, Eight of Cups is emotional withdrawal and detachment. Oh, okay. Well, it's his justice. All right, what goes around comes around. What you put out there, you get back. All right, you treat people with integrity and respect and keep your morals intact, and the universe will bless you for sure. Okay, you treat people like like you so far above them, like you this and that and all this other stuff. Well, universe got something for that too. All right. The Knight of Wands is determination, but it's also aggression. And in this case, I would say it's the assertive energy. Okay. The Emperor feels like they are determined to prove themselves to you. Okay. They want to make something right. Anytime we see justice is when somebody has been wronged. Okay. But the scales of justice are being tipped in your favor when we see it come out in a reading, right? So it's like this person wants to do right by you. They've already made their mind up. Okay, some of them may have to travel and come towards you with the Six of Swords. You have your guard up with this person, but they know you're their divine feminine. A lot of them have gotten it confirmed via some sort of readings or something. We have the King of Cups, and their love for you, it goes so deep. Like, it doesn't ever die. It just transcends. It just evolves. It never dies. Okay, so yeah, they want to talk to you about something. I feel like there's a huge apology coming in from this person. All right, they want to talk about how much they love you, this soulmate connection that the two of you have with each other and things like that. All right, let us see. Let's look more into this Seven of Swords. Yeah, Page of Cups. Okay, so they want to either apologize for having lied to you, okay, or they want to apologize for not having taken the actions that were necessary so that you didn't assume they were lying to you. Either way, this person feels like an apology is necessary. If the disrespect and humiliation were public, then they're going to make the apology public. This could also be a representation of you being in the public eye for some of you. And this person trying to wait on the right time, the right moment to say something. The right time, the right moment to do something. Oh, okay. I said, well, what are they thinking about? Okay, with the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, the World, Two of Cups. They're thinking about the fact that they possibly lost their twin. That they possibly lost their love. That you're over it. King of Swords. Because they were not expressive. They did not express how they felt. Okay, and if they did, they didn't show you through their actions. They want to invest more. They want to give more. But forgiveness is necessary here. So underneath addiction, wait to inflame. Yeah, this is your divine counterpart. Okay, that's for sure. They're having obsessive thoughts. They think about you all the time. Okay. Some of you could have thought, yep, it's strictly sexual. They don't really want me. They don't really want this. That's not true at all. I feel like this person is just very sexual. The Emperor and the Knight of Wands. Very sexual. Okay. Yeah. So it might come across to you like that's what they want. No, they just like it a lot. Okay. They like sex a lot. That could be something that they're addicted to. They could be addicted to sex. They could be addicted to your sex. Take it as it resonates. Okay. For those of you who have been intimate, you're like, why is that always what they want to talk about? Because, child, it was great. That's why. Why is that always what they want to do? Because it's magnificent. Okay. That's where they're coming from. They said it make me feel great. I feel like I can do any and everything, honey. Let's do it all the time. So they might just have a high sex drive here. Because I was thinking Mars with the Knight of Wands. And Mars is connected to sex. Alright, our sexual organs. Our sex drive. Okay, so I was thinking that, yeah, this person might definitely have a sex addiction. Or they might just be addicted to your sex. Okay. Which, if you ask me, is better. Alright. Yep, but that's what I feel here. Alright. I'm going to get some angel numbers. 1 second. Alright, y'all. Let's see. Alright. 1818. Willpower. Achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow. Significant events are in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes again. Okay. 0550, the eye candy. Intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing, flow, potential, and romance. Get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. Absolutely. Okay. I feel like you're utilizing your willpower. You're having a good time. You're feeling good. You're looking good. You're healing. Okay. 111. Intuition. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. Okay? $555. Change. Encouragement, supports, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, and creative work. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. Okay? Okay, 0303, taking chances. Success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, and optimism. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. All right, and those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and haggries.